And you can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on their in-state rivals to the east, the Philadelphia Eagles. It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. First and 10 at their own 21-yard line. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. He's got Smith here. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Throwing is Hurts. To Barkley on the check down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Barkley. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Officially, they'll call that a 9-yard pickup there, so it leaves him in a good spot. Second and inches forthcoming. Again, it's Barkley. Down the left sideline. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 6-yard line. 56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? Five or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting the tone and getting your offensive line.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he finds Austin complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll bring up a second and short. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf. 62 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
A first down carry for Barkley. And they'll get him down here at the 42. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. Second down coming up.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the Steelers' 42-yard line.
These two teams all tied after 1. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Hurts. And this one complete to Smith. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Hurts to his former Alabama teammate Smith for an Eagle first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Barkley inside handoff. The tackle credited to Deshaun Elliott, the safety.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Hurts sets up to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. 4th down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Now that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football, but you're not always going to get there. So what are you taught to do? When the ball's finally thrown, get your hands up in the passing lanes, and they batted that one away.
No. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
He'll find Metcalf. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Completes it to Austin. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Now Rodgers. A short one there with Freiermuth. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Rodgers now to throw. On the move past the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And again, it's Rodgers. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. To throw, it's Rodgers. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Throwing is Rodgers. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Calvin Austin, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll drop the throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this out to the 34 out of bounds there. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3 and out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they'd pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That one downfield for Dotson. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Here's Rodgers to throw. That is caught. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. A short one there to Freiermuth. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw is Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Warren will try the right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Here's Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Caught by Wilson. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. Boswell's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Into space at the 45. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A heck of a way to start the 4th quarter. Just south of 40 yards on the pickup.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 more yards there and another 1st down.
Well, the drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Hey, Silver.
Throwing is Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. 2nd and 3 from the 9.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 9-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Elliott now to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Rodgers going to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Rodgers looking to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Warren. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
All anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Jets and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Here we go, son.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. He'll have the Jets first down as he'll get this up to the 25.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Anthony Walker there to make the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. Jets second and away.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. Play action now for Fields. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That is the former Pro Bowler, Hassan Reddick. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
319, Jets, what?
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. So on 4th down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. And back deep, it is Trey Palmer. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Right to the air, it's Mayfield. That's caught, it's Bucky Irving. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings us 3rd
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team comes up.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play on 4th down and even 30 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's gonna lead to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings us 3rd and 5.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football. 3rd down, they need 5. As we are ready to get back underway. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. A pass pulled in by Irving. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That's going to be caught. To the pylon, he's in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Buccaneers. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Penei Nwanwu out of return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Easy. Here we go. It's 222. All right.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Jets.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. That is brought in by Ibuka. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. Pistol. Hey, alert. Stop.
On first and 10, here's Baker. This one on target to Godwin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Tampa Bay. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's Otten, open downfield. And he'll take this one in. Cade Otten. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. They go play action with Fields. Forced to his right. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. And the Jets have a first down. This a design run with Fields. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's second and 9.
No gain on the play.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Catch made, right side by Wilson. It was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Back to throw is Fields. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
And the Jets first down.
Throwing is Fields. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Second and 7.
Here we go, son.
Here's Fields. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here we go, son. 319, get that. Go.
Now Fields. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
First down.
His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down. He'll run it out of the gun. And it's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The loss of a yard brings up second down.
Fields now on second down.
15-yard line.
That's to the running back, Brees Hall. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Hey, no. 319, get that.
Fields from the gun on third down. He'll try and get there, and he will get into the end zone. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Jets. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Folks, extra point is good. And the Jets will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
20. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Run, run, run. Kings, Kings, Kings. Up, Nelson. What's up?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Regular, regular, regular. Done.
Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good. Done.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. Open man, right side. He's got it. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Run, run, run. Kings, Kings, Kings. Up, up. What's up?
To throw is Mayfield. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Real. 180. Hey, alert 33. Hurry. Alert. Regular. Point it right. Stop.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
And that one not going to get there, and it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Mayfield going up top for Evans. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Over the middle, that's Godwin. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
180.
On 1st down is Mayfield. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
180. Hey, alert 33. What's that?
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads.
Opened back in 2003, have a look at the Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
63, 63. 180, 180.
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Hurts sets up to throw it. Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
63, 60.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's gone. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
1st down, Detroit.
The give, right side for Gibbs. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Here's Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Lions
play action. It's Goff. Buying time to his left. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. A toss out right to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Goff now looks to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Second and 10. To throw is Goff. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jalen Carter. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31.
First down, Detroit.
Now Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Here's Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
Again, Goff. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. No score after one on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 2. Now Goff. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Goff. Flush to his right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one close quickly and helped force the incompletion.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And his play play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
The 15-yard line. Brings up third down.
Throwing is Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard
Hurts.
line.
And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. Devontae Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith, 61 yards. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Short pass here taken in by Laporta. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Goff. It's complete downfield, out left to his running back. It's a gain of 34.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
6 yards.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
63. 73. 73.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Hey! Crowd left Yeti! Crowd left Yeti!
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Out of the gun now on third down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
As his old brain members, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's Braden Mann now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Now this is fielded in the end zone.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's complete to Laporta. The Lions now are going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And that is incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
In punt formation for the Lions.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. Maybe on that one, and we all know coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Goff. A short pass here taken in by Laporta.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
First down, Detroit.
Goff now looking to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Down the left sideline. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. That sack courtesy of Jack Campbell. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. Aiden Hutchinson able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. That one downfield for Dotson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Williams being motion left. Here's Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
180.
Goff now to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To throw is Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
20.
Goff throwing again. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Goff now looks to throw. Finding Williams once more, complete. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. On the jet sweep, here comes Williams. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams taking it in from a yard out. And the Lions have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was a moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. On the move to his left. This is caught. It's Brown. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Goff now to throw. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Brings up 2nd down at the 45-yard line.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Now Goff. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. Still going. And all the way down to the 5.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into and shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And they will take a knee here. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game.
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns.
Justin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Dustin Hopkins out, ready to send this away. And off we go from Cleveland. Here's Avery Williams on the return. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 20. Four-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. Jukes one defender. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the pistol, Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
1st down, ball at the 36. Play action, Hurts has it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and it sets up 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
It's Hurts once again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
The lineman gets his hands on it. Incomplete. He's watching the quarterback the whole way. That's fine the passing lane. That's going to bring up 4th down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, it went right through.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
70 Timberwolves, 79 Broncos, Dragon 60.
Working out of the gun, Sanders finds a man. Deontay Johnson has it, and he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Cooper to Jean with the stop.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Another one for Judkins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Another game to Judkins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Another run is stopped short. Just 2 on that pickup. And now it's 4th and 1.
2 on the play.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Bronco 80. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. No.
Trying the left side with Sampson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 4. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chain.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Viking, Panther 11, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. On target here to Njoku. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns finish off their opening drive. David Njoku, the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. To win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Eagles take over 1st down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Hurts now from the gun. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Hurts on first down. He's got Smith again. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Going silver, ready? Foul up, Yeti.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second down.
2nd and 10 now. Throwing the out route complete. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
And an Eagles first down.
They give to Barkley, left side. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting me up for some success.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Don't touch that.
They're going to run with Barkley. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
180.
Barkley. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes?
Yep.
No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 Lions.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Johnson. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
60 Eagles, trap 60, trap 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Get it. 19, 17, Mustang 19.
Sanders going to throw on 4. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Black, set, red, you, yellow. 10 black. Ready.
Sticking to the air with Watson. Takes out a one-stop. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Justin Hopkins is going to try this Browns field goal from the left hash, 34 yards away. The kick by Hopkins is good, and it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasize coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so and maybe even take control of this game.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Steel, black ultra. Ready?
First throw for the backup now. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Working quickly here.
Blue striker. Quad red. Red. Yellow. Down.
Throwing on third down. Watson. That's caught for the first. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
It's an option give to Junkins. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's Judkins on second down. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. With Sanders out of the pistol. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a first and goal.
Get to Sampson here up the middle. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Here we go, set. 10 black, blaster, 6, black shot. Ready.
Watson has it, 3rd and goal. Escapes the pocket. And he can escape no longer. They roll him over and bring it down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. When you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Here comes Williams on the return. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Here's Hurts. Hits him on the out route. He's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 42. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
First down, a run with Barkley. 7 yards there, that brings up 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 35-yard line.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. No one around. He's got space. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Eagles down by only 3. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Barkley has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles have taken the lead late. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70, Timberwolves. Bronco 80.
Hand off here to Sampson. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Hand off to Sampson. And tackled just in time to prevent that 1st down. That brings up 4th and maybe a yard.
With the 31, a gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Trap alert.
On the carry, it's Sampson. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Here we go. Set. Blaster. 6. Right through.
Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Here we go. 45. 6 opposite. Green. Ready?
Back to throw. Flush down now to his left. Catch made left side by Judy. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
Red. Cycle. Smash. Red.
Setting up to pass. Connection made to Judy. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the 2nd half. It's a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns push their lead to 3. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here comes Williams on the return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Smith again. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
Just how many times do receipts go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Hurts on first down. That one connects. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. We can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. We can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers going to put it up to get started. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Once again, it's Warren. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. That's a Steeler first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from them.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
From the gun, Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play,
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
It's second down.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
A gain of 16 on the play. But it's third down.
50. Hey, you over here.
On third down, they go with Warren. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
2 yards. Brings up fourth down.
Now Rodgers on fourth down. Got his man at the 6. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
this is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space. And they're able to convert.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Second and goal at the 1-yard line.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they come up now, second and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line.
That's good for Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They show can't sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they move the chains on 3rd down.
And the thing about Saquon is he's not just a home run hitter. You know, we see all those highlight long chunk plays that he's able to generate, but he knows in these gotta-have-it moments, 3rd and short situations, he's going to pick up those tough yards when you need them.
A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First down for Aaron. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They run with Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. It is 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 37-yard line.
He'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Steeler first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he searches forward for a gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
Play fake. It's Rodgers. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. Austin brought in motion. Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. Out to his right, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. In this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 81 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Eagles move out on top. 14-0. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A-Rod down to throw on first down. He'll take his shot. Looking for Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. From the 38 now, here's second and a yard.
At the Steelers' 38-yard line.
To throw, Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's first and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Steelers' 32-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
180. Going silver, ready?
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
King, Phil King! Phil King!
Running from the pistol with Barstow. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad, watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Need you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Miami Dolphins. Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Already here, they'll audible to something else. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. And his first look is incomplete.
And as talented as he is, you know he's going to see a lot of footballs coming his way in this one. They want to get him involved. And here, they were hoping for something right out of the gate, but that one falls incomplete.
Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. That's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. After the turnover, it's Tua. Steps away to his left. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's Tua. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to pass. Tua. They set up the screen. Achane has it. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run for it with Achane. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Tua going to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and
Excellent
10.
defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Now Tua. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues, and the chains move again.
And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. The catch complete. It's Hill. And a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Go ahead.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Dolphins. Darren Waller from 6 yards away. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
A loss of a yard. It's second down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's caught on the right side of Smith. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. They'll look to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Barkley going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Second and goal from the 1. Another try for Barkley. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Saquon Barkley punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Well, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety.
An absolutely dominating series from that pass rush to record the safety. 3 sacks in a row shouldn't be possible against an NFL offensive line. But there they are, dropping him on 3 straight reps, the last of which came in the end zone for 2 points.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. That is just a disaster by all accounts. It'll get marked where it went out of bounds, and this offense is going to start in plus territory. Hurts sets up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. He dumps it off to Barkley. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Throwing is Hurts. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Hey, Silver. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
On 2nd and 10. Hurts forced out to his left. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
180. Hey! Yeti. Out.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Quick slant here to Smith. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 14. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
63. Trimmer.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
A 21-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will push the lead up to 12-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we've got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Hurts. Rolling to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, and throws it away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Hurts looking to change the play. To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
From the gun, it's Tua. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Tua going to throw. His throw incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Now Tua. And going deep for Hill. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jahad Campbell able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Tua sets up to pass it. That is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly. And what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoor them, and that time worked well for a solid game.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. They'll look to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Eagles send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here comes 2nd down.
All right.
Here's Tua. Open man, Westbrook-Akine. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
I'll give him credit there. Nice job on the drag route. Bring the receiver across the field, hoping he can catch it in stride and turn it up. He was able to do just that, although he's just a little bit short of the first down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Time not on their side. They've got one timeout. The 2-minute warning to work with as well. But they need points. 1st and 10. Tua. That's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Tua. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Here's 1st down.
That's good for another Miami.
Here's Tua. Throw caught by Achane. Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing Tua.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Now Tua. Out to his left. And this is caught at the end. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
44. Ready. 18.
Tua to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Tua. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Tua. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Score Eagles 19. Dolphins 13.
So here we go. 45 seconds left, and things have boiled down to this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Play action. Here's Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
And Stroud now to throw. This goes out wide for Mixon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 17 on the pickup there. The Texans also get a new set of downs.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up the head of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
In there to drop it for the loss, linebacker Nakobe Dean, an outstanding play. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down, Texans.
Stroud sets up the play action. This one taken in by Stover. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. That's one where you probably give the ball carrier a bit of a mulligan, right? Where was he going to go there?
Yeah, you could almost see his brain turning over from our perspective. Just put your foot in the ground and go, except there was no place to put his foot in the ground, and there was no place to go. No room to roam.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Stroud looking to throw. That is caught. He's got room to roam. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins, 33 yards. And the Texans take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran about the Lux Messer up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Throwing is Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
10 yards. That's good. For Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground. The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Hurts sets up to throw it. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" because here they come.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Hurts changing up the play. Back to throw now on first down. This will be caught once again by Brown. And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Now second and 6.
Again, it's Barkley. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, he might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too.
Stroud out of the gun here. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Stroud working out of the gun. That's complete to Dell. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And the Texans first down.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it. Pass complete. Joe Mixon out of the backfield. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up second down. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Throwing now is Stroud. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half, Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A 3rd quarter now, and a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. A handoff, Barkley running left. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 19. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Up the middle with Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
63. Hey, 73, 73.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Will Anderson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So not the strongest of kicks we've seen him make, but he gets a favorable bounce, and it's 3 points all the same.
Yeah, that was one of those where he needed the 6-iron, but he pulled out the 9-iron. That one was run out of gas quickly, but he does manage to pop it over the bar.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
36-yard line.
Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. From the gun again to Mixon. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Got a man. It's Collins complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Mixing up the middle. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now 2nd and 4.
On the quick, right? 18.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Now 1st and goal. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll give it to Mixon. And now lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go. 18. Robin.
Again, it's Mixon. Yeah, he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Stroud. And he's got it.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal. Stroud. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. He's back to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's taking a big risk at this late stage. They're not thinking field goal, though. They wanted to leave no doubt on that one. So they took the shot at the end zone, but it winds up incomplete.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was a big shot for the end zone. You've still got a little bit of time here. You have to expect we'll see another. And remember, no timeouts left. So if you throw it short of the end zone and you're tackled, that's going to be the ball game.
Back to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. This to potentially send us to overtime. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. Well, as far as game-sealing plays go, not a lot come along that are more exciting or surprising than that. What an effort to get through and block it. And now you just kneel it out, Charles, and start the celebration.
And you know, on special teams throughout the week in practice, you work on different things. You think there might be a spot, maybe over a certain player, that you can send a guy to go block the kick. I wonder if that's what it was, or did they adjust during the game, or did he just make a special play? Doesn't really matter. Bottom line, it got done.
Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire.
My circle, you can't